Sorry about that, guys. I had some technical difficulties here. So what I really want to take a look at here is our HRRR computer model here. So as we take a look at our FutureCast radar, really this big squall line comes into place, and we do have ongoing severe weather, which I will get to that in a minute. Here in Central Texas, actually. This is what our main screen is for. Really just ramping up as it heads east. Um, so I'm going to put on radar scope. This is our live radar view. So really, we're monitoring this main broken line of showers and thunderstorms out west. And really, with this wall line, damaging winds, straight line winds up to 60 mile per hour, and isolated very large hail, and maybe it can't even run a brief tornado or two with this. Um, I expected to go live a little sooner than this, but I had some technical difficulties. Um, Turns out it was a scene overlay that was causing the technical difficulties. So as I was saying, we really have. They just now extended the severe thunderstorm watch. Actually, so let me type in the SBC because I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, the severe thunderstorm watch number 13 remains in effect for portions of northern into central Texas. And really, as we head in through overnight hours, I really think that's the greatest potential for severe weather because the computer models were actually looking at a more of a discrete supercell mode earlier today, but that did not really plan out. They really didn't play out as planned um, because of the just the way that Theta E is very, very isolated. So I'm gonna bring up my Epic pen real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all what I have found on the latest SPC update. So really, we have this level 2 out of 5 slight risk that extends pretty much all the way down through southwest Texas, all the way back through central into northern Texas. So yeah, really, it's mainly going to be into the upper Texas coastal plain. I really think that that's the best destabilization in the atmosphere for a few clusters of supercells, really down here, as in the overnight, probably in the 5 to 6 a.m. time frame. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Higher Theta E, really down in South Texas. Really gusty outflow winds here, both in west central and into far southwest Texas, actually. Yeah, scattered severe wind gusts are possible, mainly is what this mesoscale discussion is about. Um, really heading into, I think in the overnight time frame is when we're going to be monitoring this. Yeah, here's our thunderstorm outlooks. Right over central into southeast into northern Texas. Yeah, really, just a lot of potential for some destabilization in the atmosphere. But really, as we head in through, as we head in through the early evening, or excuse me, late evening into the overnight hours, this squall line just really ramps up. And it started developing along a dry line out west. Really got that potential for some damaging winds mainly. I do want to point out that they have downgraded the tornado risk, or at least downsized it from. Yeah, here's the tornado risk here. They took portions of central Texas out, but they still left the western portions of central Texas. That really got taken out in terms of because really the destabilization in the atmosphere actually is what is keeping the cap eroded. Really, because if we take a look at our soundings here, our punch are probably about to see a bunch of jibber jabberish on the screen, but I will go through it as we head through this. Just waiting for the sounding to load. Okay, yeah. So really, this is in South Central Texas here. Um, yeah, the hodograph is really what shows us our rotation in the atmosphere. This is basically our I like to call a tornado graph here because this shows what we could be seeing in terms of rotations in the low levels of the atmosphere. Really, yeah, there's not really any hooks that we're looking for here. As a matter of fact, the moisture actually starts to push out. That's this green line right here, and this blue. Yeah, the blue line here is a cold front. This is that cold front coming in from the west, moving west to east. Yeah, they do put on there a marginal severe risk. So I'm gonna hop over here back up to the radar here. Yeah, I'm monitoring some severe thunderstorm warnings out towards right south of Austin, right southwest actually. Yeah, this is what I'm really monitoring here. Yeah, really, there's a bunch of storm tracks that's really headed there. Um, yeah, it's headed off, so I'm gonna read the description here. It is moving east at 45 miles per hour. A severe thunderstorm was located near Spring Branch or 10 miles northwest of Canyon Lake Dam. Once again, this is moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, a 60 mile per hour wind gust, and the source is Doppler radar indicated. But what we're really watching here is this, yeah, really big Boeing echo. Really big bow. But I'm gonna turn off some stuff here. I would not doubt it. There is some stuff. Yeah, there is some stuff just right east of the McLennan County area. Near Mahia, it just reaches Mahia County line. Groesbeck's even getting some stuff here. Yeah, really get that really good showers. This was a broken line of showers earlier this afternoon that was headed east of I-35, of the I-35 corridor actually. But really, what we're watching is this main line here. Yeah, the only problem I have right now with the timing on this for tonight, I'm starting to see that this main line, it's starting to head, as it has east right now. I'm gonna head over to the back over the models because I want to show y'all something here. Okay, yeah, this is the model run that I wanted y'all to take a look at. This is the latest model run. Really, yeah, this squall line. If we take a look near North Texas into Central Texas, actually, uh, really, this is what we're watching. I'm starting. The other problem that I'm getting to here is that the fact that this is starting to move east northeast actually as it heads through the next over hour and a half. Yeah, might be a few clusters of supercells, transient supercells down and south into far south Texas, but really we're watching this main line. It's really just this cluster of line, a broken line of showers, maybe even a bedded severe thunderstorm or two in this line. This is what we're really watching, this cluster mode now. The discrete mode is already over. The discrete supercell mode was mainly in this area, mainly back into West Texas and through Northwest Texas. Okay, so we're gonna hop back over to the radar. I just wanted to show y'all that quick little update here. Yeah, that's what I'm watching is the squall line that's headed towards the east northeast because the radar has been pushing this east. But I think over the next hour and a half, it will be moving east northeast. But I really do think that this wall line is going to miss parts of Central Texas at the very given time, at the time frame here. Yeah, I'm getting reports out of San Angelo on the spotter network. So at 6:31 p.m. Central Time, uh, of course, this is a couple hours ago. Somebody reported almost an inch of hail. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting another report of out of. Oh my gosh, a hail. There was a hail report that was an inch and a half coming out of was it 8 miles north of Throckmorton, Texas. Wow, an inch and a half. Wow. Yeah, this line, some of this line will hit Central Texas for sure, but I really do think the potential for any the tornado potential has gone down with this really big. Although it really the as I say that the tornado potential wasn't high at any given time frame because of the way the wind shear in the atmosphere is. The way the wind shear in the atmosphere today was just a very brief, and it's mainly because of this potent low pressure system. So we're gonna hop over back to the models here. Yeah, so here is our low pressure system. It is negatively tilted. This is our storm maker here. It is crossing. It is just now coming into Texas here. As that surface low actually heads into Texas, really strengthens, really get all that vorticity. Um, yeah, really, and really, this is natively tilted. Which, if you don't know what that means, basically you're getting this what we call a rich moisture surge here coming out of the Gulf, and really that's going to increase. I think that's why there is a tornado potential today. I really do, because of the negative tilt actually, and the way the wind shear as it went over the Rocky Mountains. Because anytime a storm system goes over the Rocky Mountains, it gains wind shear in the upper levels and some even at the surface. I mean, really a big potential that we get here. But really, what we're monitoring, this low pressure system, the surface low, will head over right over central Texas before it moves out of the state of Texas. And as usually it would go through Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City region, but this time it's actually kind of closer to central Texas at this given time frame. Um, but really, as we take a look at our jet stream here, this is what, if you don't know what that is, this is what controls the weather pattern here in the country. This is what we get with tornadoes, potential actually. So really on the 850 millibars, I really do see a little bit of a potential down towards South Texas, but we have already there still could be a brief tornado or two. But I'm not really concerned about that as much as I was earlier, really, because of there's not really a discrete mode anymore. It's more of a cluster. Because if we take a look at the wind speeds on the 250 millibar here, this is where we can see that low pressure system a lot better. I mean, really, you can see that negative tilt. It tilts to the left. You're getting that moisture pool. Really, just a lot of given. moisture, which we're getting to that now. So here's the one of the final things I want to point out here. The moisture really comes into place here. It really is in place right now. Um, yeah, as we take a look here, really get that moisture surge coming out of the Gulf. Really coming out just now. Typically with these short range models here, we tend to get it tends to trend north here, a lot more northward than it really is. So it could be saying it's down southward when really it's actually up north. So a lot of this moisture is actually in Central Texas. I mean, really a lot of potential that we have here. And the final thing I wanted to point out before we hop over back to the radar for a while, our vorticity. And really you can see this, once again, this is going to look like jibber jabberish, but I will explain this also. Um, so you basically get what we call vorticity. This is from the low pressure system here. Really, you can see a lot of that vorticity heading out towards west central Texas here. Um, really, as we head in through the overnight hours tonight, yeah, it starts to move. It starts to head in through central Texas, portions of central Texas, I should say. But really, as we get through past the 2 to 3 a.m. time frame, that really starts to weaken just a tiny bit here. Okay, so we're hopping back over the radar here because we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings left in effect. I will not doubt if this is the only two, because I think there will be more. Yeah, okay. A severe thunderstorms at 9:02 p.m. Central Time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Charlotte to 6 miles southwest of Pristine to 7 miles northwest of Crowther, too near Cross, too near Tilden, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gusts, penny sized hail. Sources that came out of the public. So somebody reported this. I want to know where the report came out of. I don't see any reports, especially on the MPing or on the SN. Yeah, really. Yeah, yeah, really. This line is starting to move east northeast. Yep, as I was saying earlier, part of this line up north is starting to move east northeast, while this part is going to go east, like due east. So it's really actually the part where we're starting to get through the northern parts of the DFW Metroplex. Y'all might get hit with a little bit of stuff here, a little bit of severe storms, but the potential for any tornadoes or anything like that, they have downsized that. Just want to point that out here. Um, so I'm gonna take a look at our SPC here. I'm gonna see. Okay, so really nothing new. They did include Coryell County. I will point that out. They did include Coryell County in the potential for in the severe thunderstorm watch, and really we got these. There's still two mesoscale discussions, MCDs in effect here. Still the same thing that I showed at the beginning of the stream here. I would not doubt if they issue something for Central Texas later on tonight, through overnight tonight. Really, as we head in through uh, after the overnight, so basically OZ, which is Zulu time, or also known as midnight. Really gonna get that time frame for. I would not, like I said, would not doubt if they issue a MCD for Central Texas. Maybe something brief, if anything. But I think it's going to be very unlikely if they do issue anything. So before we hop off the screen for tonight, just want to give you a little coverage for tonight. Yeah, really, just one last look at the live radar here. Like I said, we're not down if Central Texas gets anything else. But the main line is once again is going to hit about to 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. That is our main time frame. That is our main time frame for this QLCS line segment here to hit portions of Central Texas, and then near and east of the I-35 corridor. That's after that time frame goes by. Now the I-45 corridor. So near Centerville and Fairfield, actually, y'all are gonna get hit probably about 5 a.m. in that 5 a.m. time frame, because this squall line will not make it here. Will not make it into Central Texas until through y'all's area until 5 a.m. at least. Really, as we head in through, once again, midnight through 2 a.m., that's where the I-35 corridor could see a few severe storms. Then 5 a.m., that's when the I-45 corridor could see that same scenario here. And then by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, all of it should be moving out of the area. Just a really big, really defined risk here. Really, really defined risk. Alright, well, that is it for tonight's stream. Hopefully you're having a good rest of your evening. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for everybody for tuning in.